Hello there, I'm Natasha Koo, the founder of Feminine Space, and welcome to day 24 of this beautiful journey as we redefine womanhood. And today we're going to be talking all about where does change in our lives come from, and how do we become the catalyst of the change that we wish to see in our lives. So let's get straight to it. Now, one of the promises that the coaching and self-development industry often teaches is that by taking this course, taking this retreat, reading this book, it's going to give you that answer which you need to then resolve your life in some way or some form. But have you ever experienced that in your life? Have you ever just, been told something, heard an idea, and that ultimately changed everything? Most likely not, because having a nice idea, having something that just resonates is good and all, but change always happens from within us. In fact, if you look at your younger self and the decisions that she made, that was her reality then. And when you grew up and you were in different situations and you were at a different kind of point in time in life, then you were naturally kind of motivated to make changes, dress a different way, meet new people, maybe from another social circle, take, on a new interest. Those changes came about naturally. And that is the exact point of this video. Because oftentimes we are seeking for that answer from someone else, for someone else to tell us that this is a change you need to make, this is how you do it, this is the 1 to 7 no-fail step, and so on. But that's not how life works, and deep down, we know it. So what's going on that we completely disregard the fact that change comes from within, right? So more often than not, we believe that the outside world has everything, all the power to actually influence how we feel, what's going on, what's going to happen next. But we have a lot more power than we realize. And the power is not this egoistic power or power over others. It's a power of our wisdom and inner knowing. So in a sense, we already know what it is that we're searching for. Whatever it is that we're seeking, to an extent, we know it. Because that realization, that epiphany, that natural shift that encourages that change that you wish to have is going to bubble up from within. So how come there is this big misconception that change isn't here all the time, right? One thing I do know is that in our schooling system, we're taught to just follow these rules, and if you, do this and you get the same answer that I say is correct, and scientifically, logically it is, then you get a good mark, you get praise, and you get all those fuzzy good feelings. So we've been brought up again and again, we've been told again and again to follow this system, I'll give you something, and from that formula, then you can find out the right answer. But the truth is, when it comes to life, when it comes to making decisions that will ultimately impact how you feel about yourself, living in a way that's for you, right? Living in a way where you don't feel like you're lost. Like, who am I living for? Like, am I even here because I'm busy living for everyone else? Well, that's really important for us to know, that we have this pattern within ourselves that, we are used to following rules. We are used to following someone else's answer, guideline, step, right? We're used to following orders so that we actually do as we're told. And we do in a way where we feel like we know where we're going to end up. But with the changes that are even bubbling up from within you, you might not know where it leads you, and that's completely okay. So I hope that this video has shined a bit of light on how change actually works. First of all, it's a really natural process. It's going to happen. One day you'll like banana ice cream, the next day you'll like chocolate chip, right? So it's something that it will shift over time. But what is necessary for us to actually be guided by that is to listen to what it is that we truly want. Because a lot of the times we believe that other people have the answer. People will give us the answer. People will tell us what to do, and that will be the right way. But how can anyone other than you actually know what's right for you? So trust within yourself and know that whatever wish, whatever change you are looking for, it has to come from within you. And it's the most natural process that you can imagine. So if you're wondering to yourself, my goodness, how the heck do I actually enable this change? How do I become the catalyst of this, new life, new self, like new chance to love myself, to accept myself, and to move in a way that feels really good? Well, what I suggest to you is to allow yourself to have the space to feel and to be who you are. And when we are surrounded by our colleagues, family, or friends who don't understand this journey where we're searching for ourselves, it can be really difficult to then, find that support, to find that stability, to feel normal as you're going about this, right? To have that support. So I invite you in this video today to head over to femininetribe.com, this beautiful sacred sisterhood on Facebook. And together, if you have any questions, ask there. Because only the sisters within that group can see what you post. And it's a place where we can really inspire one another when we have a big win. It's a place to feel vulnerable, to be yourself, to ask for help. And it's a place where we can begin to listen. At least having a space, knowing that you have a place you can return to all the time so that you can ask these questions, so that you can actually feel, okay, what is the natural next step? And if you need guidance, of course, it's all there. There are live videos where I chat with you on much deeper issues too. So I hope that this video has given you a little spark, given you a bit of hope that whatever it is that you're seeking, you do know. But allow yourself to feel, allow you to go through the emotional process of releasing, letting go, whatever it is that might be kind of in the way, right? Allow yourself to go through the whole process until you gain that clarity. And if you need any assistance, if you have any questions that you wish to ask, never ever hesitate to reach out to me at natasha@femininenspace.com. So I want to ask you, and I would love to hear from you in the comments, how have you experienced change in your life? Did, it just kind of become this natural energy that just wanted to express itself and you couldn't help it but make a change? Or was it some kind of, step-by-step guideline that you read out there in the world, or maybe someone told you and you went along with that? How have you experienced change? And which, in which form does it come in that the change stays and sticks the most? So let me know and make sure to give me a thumbs up as we go on this journey together. And thank you for being here with me 24 days so far. And I can't wait to talk to you in the next video. Bye!